Well, this has been a depressing day. But let's go!
To the family! Twisted
Apologies that I didn't stream yesterday. I'll explain why when I go live. I was working on this goddamn thing on the thumbnail. It's a pain in the ass, but I got it.
It doesn't matter where you've been or what damn road you traveled in. Old friends, new blood, gather round. There's room for everyone we found. No gates to keep you on the side. No lines that say where you belong tonight. Step through the door, come as
Obviously, I will have to talk about Dolly Parton passing away, but yeah, I'll spend about 20 minutes on it. I'm sure it's been going all day long. Everybody talking about it, but of course I'm going to talk about it a little bit.
Come on in and take your place. Every voice and every face. Drop a like and make some noise. Let us know.
Also got some WoW drama. Switch it up a little bit. There's been some, in the WoW community, been a lot of drama going on the past couple of days, or at least the past day anyway. So I'm going to go over right there. How is everybody? I see you poor people in the fucking chat. Welcome everybody. We'll get going here shortly. I need to take a little bit of Keemstar's advice. It's short my fucking intro. It's too long.
Turn it loud and raise some dust. Let me hear you loud and clear.
I like it. What can I say? It's part of me, my long ass intro.
Drop it like it sounded out. Let me hear the whole damn crowd. Old school, new blood, everybody raise them up. Misfit Mafia, hear the call.
That's what reason why I do that. I put too many keywords and I put my own lyrics in with the AI. And then the AI pads it out and it ends up being too damn long. My mind says it's 2 minutes, but somehow it doubles it and be 4 minutes. I need to keep about 2 minutes.
Wherever you've been, whatever you've seen.
I do like my static intro though. I put a little time on that. I was fucking around with Phil Moore and I made that damn thing myself. Don't lie to people, I made it. Well, except for the thumbnail. AI made the thumbnail, but I made all the graphics in it.
Welcome, everybody's welcome here. Raise your voice and make it clear. Drop that like, join the fight. Let us know you're
But again, welcome everybody. As the song goes, I don't give a flying fuck where you came from. Nevermore, LCU. Wherever the fuck you came from, you're all welcome here. I don't roll that way. I never have. Don't give a shit where you came from.
Humble country roots. Parton was known as the queen of country, her career spanning more than 6 decades, including 50 albums. She won 11 Grammys, 3 Emmys, and received 2 Oscar nominations. She was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and at the Kennedy Center Honors in 2006. Born in a 2-room log cabin in 1946 in rural Tennessee, the 4th of 12 children, Parton would write about growing up dirt poor. She began performing as a child and moved to Nashville the day after she graduated from high school. She quickly found success, too, breaking into the country top 10 in 1966. So many of her hits, like Joshua, Here You Come Again, and Jolene, now part of the fabric of the American songbook. And branching out to Hollywood with 9 to 5, which later became a Broadway musical. Throughout her life, Parton was a dedicated philanthropist. Her literacy program, Dolly's Imagination Library, well, it's mailed out millions of books to children all over the world over the decades. And during the pandemic, she gave $1 million to Vanderbilt University Medical Center's research efforts and encouraged others who could, well, make similar donations. Dolly Parton leaves a lasting impact on American music and all of our lives. Our coverage on the death of Dolly Parton will continue throughout the day, and abcnews.com. The entire team standing by for World News Tonight. I'm Kira Phillips. I'll see you back on ABC News Live.
Sorry about that. I didn't realize my damn. When I do my intro, I mute my microphone and my desktop audio both, so you don't get fucking double and triple audio. So I do that, then I forget to turn it on when I do my just cam. That's one thing about OBS. It does give you a lot more control. But you gotta use your noggin a little bit while you're streaming. It ain't like StreamYard that just fucking on autopilot pretty much does everything for you. So there is some yin to the yang with OBS. Anyway, so that's that. And a lot of people may not have seen this one. This is a message from her nephew on her death. To my desktop here.
Hey everyone, my name is Brian Seaver, son of Cassie Parton, and I'm representing the Parton and Owens family today, announcing the passing of my Aunt Dolly Rebecca Parton Dean, sister, sis, Aunt Granny to one generation and Gigi to the next. This video announcement is something Dolly asked of me years ago, before I fully absorbed it as a future reality. As her head of security for more than 2 decades, a role my father Larry held before me, I have imagined the heaviness of this moment, but haven't truly felt it until now. It is an honor that is mixed with absolute pride and great sadness. But sadness lies with us, not with Dolly. Dolly has lived in the light and is in the arms of Jesus, surely met by Carl, her parents, and countless others who have watched her and longed for her to meet them in the heavens. I first went on the road with Dolly as a kid, getting a taste of the road life in the early 1980s. Dolly opened doors not just for me, but for her entire family to reach the potential we didn't even know was possible. Dolly also opened doors for generations of singers, songwriters, musicians, and dreamers from every walk of life and across every continent. By her example, we believed that anything was possible. She never saw a door she couldn't open, and the doors she opened made and changed history. My family and I have shared a lifetime of beautiful memories with Dolly, but so have you. She has always been on your television, your record player, your CD, and on your phone playlist, becoming an extended part of your family whether you liked it or not. Our family and the team she has entrusted with her legacy will work diligently to ensure her spirit will live with us forever. Dolly was a farmer, just like her daddy. He farmed the soil, she farmed songs and happiness. Dolly called me and said she wants to rest in a beautiful bed of plush cotton because after a life wearing heavy rhinestones, she finally deserves to be comfortable and have some rest. Rest in peace, Aunt Dolly, Aunt Granny, Gigi. May God bless Dolly Parton, and may God bless you all. She will always love you.
And that's the part that got me. That last part, I was like, you slick son of a bitch. That's the part that got me. Yeah, Billy. Is that the one? Do I have? Do you have the kind of TV like? Well, I just got to turn mine on, but it has the apps in it and shit. Where it has YouTube and all that. That way you can watch YouTube from your TV. Yeah, those are cool. Most new TVs have that in it now. I was thinking about playing the TMZ article about it because they have some cool kind of points, but this next one here is kind of long, so I figured I'd get into it because there's a lot of WoW drama.
Hello, friends. Over the past
Going on right now, and I thought I'd cover this from this guy here because he puts a good perspective in it. I think I'm not sure, but I think he's in the guild that all this drama happened, and this is a classic case. And I personally seen this not only in game myself with with a lot of WoW drama, but I've also seen it with streamers where they stream WoW and they'll either use their fan base for special perks and take advantage of their fans by trying to ninja loot, or all this shit, or they'll just abuse the fan base in general. Gonna be a 66, sent out 450 inch. Yeah, they're up to like 100 and some now. I think that one's 71 or something like that, 70 something. It took 3 people to get that motherfucker up there. It took me and both my uncles. But anyway, I thought I'd get into this because this is going on all over YouTube right now. This is about a YouTube streamer named No Hit Jerome, and he got busted big time. We'll get into this.
couple days, this has by far been the #1 requested topic for me to discuss. And I've gone through loot controversies in the past, and this one is no different. It's a case of ninja looting, and I want to show you the evidence of that. There's over 600 messages in this discussion on it here on Discord.
There's another guild drama that happened. I forget the name of it. It happened like a month ago. And they were spamming the N-word, doing all kinds of very toxic behavior. It got all over the server. I think even at one point it got so toxic and so bad, Blizzard themselves got involved. It should be on Wowhead because there's a very, very big article, and it was like a whole blow up of one server because of this one guild. About a month ago. WoW Classic drama is one of the reasons why I started going to personal servers, because it's not like that at all on personal servers. When you're playing, or private servers rather, when you're playing like Octo WoW, Cabrera WoW, I think I said that right, or Ascension, or any of those kind of private servers, it's not like that at all over there. At least it's been in my experience of dealing with players and such. It's not like that at all over there. But because of that, I started seeing these pop up on Twitter. That's another announcement I want to do. Starting tomorrow, I think about going to Restream, go back and using that software, and I think I'm going to start streaming on Twitch at the same time I'm streaming YouTube. I'm going to start streaming on Twitch. So getting to that, so I can bring more people to us by expanding out, bringing them in, type of thing. So I'm going to start streaming on Twitch too. Still streaming on WoW, just be dual streaming. But anyway, I forgot what I'm going to say now. Fuck it, let's get into this.
Discord. About half of them I've ignored because it is people that are just seeking attention. So just know that in situations like this, attention seeking is a big part of it. There's people that just want to be seen, heard, and
I've seen that. Been in raids, and anybody that's played World of Warcraft, I'm sure you have seen it yourself. Is that you can always tell when the officers, the guild leader, or the raid leader are just not into the damn raid at all. They're sitting there fucking eating. They're sitting there picking their ass. They're not calling shit out. They're dependent on DBM, thinking DBM will tell you when to move, or DBM. They're not doing shit seriously at all. And you're sitting like, oh my God, this is going to be a long fucking night of raiding. I'm sure we all, if anybody's played WoW, you've been there.
That's what the internet is at the end of the day, right? So let's get into it more here. There's been Reddit posts made about it, and let's look into the video from the person himself.
I am not a ninja looter.
So I like the quality of this video a lot. How
ninja looting has been a thing since WoW been invented. It's always been a problem. It's always been a problem. At one point, it got so bad, Blizzard themselves turned on what's called personal loot. Now, myself, I like personal loot. But a lot of people did not like it. They didn't like the fact that they felt like they got bad luck with the drops or some shit. And they didn't like personal loot. To me, it solved all these problems.
However, there's clear information that is just not being accurately portrayed in this
section of the video is for those who have no context. If you're coming from the Discord thread or the guild, please skip forward to my defense. In the Burning Crusade anniversary, many guilds are still clearing AQ specifically to get this one rare and very sought after trinket, the Petrified Scarab.
I'll get to the damn server thing here in a minute. I just want to get through this real quick. Because I want to discuss it, because I thought I had some points on it.
Now that we are moving into Phase 3, Black Temple, Shadow Resistance is mandatory. I received an...
So, I don't think it really is. There's been a lot of discussion as far as, do you need it, do you not? My understanding is that for rogues, the Cloak of Shadow...
Probably from here on in, just give people a heads up. I'm trying to switch it up a little bit. I don't think I'm going to be getting into drama for a while, unless something happens. I'm in the Discord, the Misfit Mafia Discord. I'm in there, so somebody wanting to pop in, there might be some kind of drama. There's no Gidgey might pop in, Scooter might pop in. You never know. So I am in the damn host chat, or the host, part of the Discord, because I got a YouTuber role. So you never know, some kind of drama might spur at the moment, but I'm going to try to get more in the gaming, because there's just a lot of games going to come out, and as soon as the Classic Plus comes out, that is all I'm fucking doing, people.
Shadow spell makes it less desirable, and from people that I've seen who I trust their gearing preferences and stuff like that, it doesn't seem that impactful. So that in itself, I just want to make clear, I don't have great insights, but they're giving you information as if it's fact, and I don't really believe that it is.
Invitation to one of these raids by legendary content creator No Hit Jerome. I am being accused of ninja loot.
Now, he's been a real respected, as far as I know, as far as I could see, YouTube creator. He makes a lot of videos of Classic WoW, and it was real big during the season of Discovery time. I think that's when he first started making content, was during the season of Discovery. He makes great videos, and I think what happened is that he tried to be slick. He wanted to gear up his warrior, and he wasn't even level 70 yet, and he was trying to gear up his warrior. So already by default, that is clearly an alt. And it's always been known, like a gentleman's rule, if you're on an alt, you always get the greed roll. Yeah, I was like, well, I thought he talked to somebody else. You always do the greed roll if you're on an alt. You never do a need roll, because what if somebody's on their main and they need that particular piece of loot, and you're rolling against them? That's not fair to them. And here he is, not even level 70, trying to get this fucking trinket. That was one of the reasons why this blew way the fuck up. The other reason is that he had this friend named Anime or Anime or Anime something, And come to find out later that he specifically put him in this raid to need on this trinket just so he have another chance of getting it. They were working, found out later they were working together just so he can get this piece of trinket. This all blew up in his face. So he got exposed, caught in 4K, all that shit you want to say. This guy got caught bad.
Looting, intentionally pulling the boss, and then ransoming the raid for thousands of gold. In this video, I will object to all those claims and simply prove them false. The first claim is the easiest one to disprove.
This is
Here I am just having fun on my Scarab mount, and the only instance where
First off, pal, why are you this close to the fucking boss to start? This is you right here, I assume. So why are you, everybody's back here. Everybody's back here. See, this is what's called a raid. You know, it has a bunch of people in it. You know, that's the raid right there. All these fucking people are right here. Why are you way the fuck up here and then shocked when you pull the fucking boss? That's one goddamn fucking mistake. You should, and again, that's the raid leader's fault.
you can wield it.
If you were up there and I was a raid leader, I'd have told you, get the fuck back here. I'm kicking you out of the goddamn raid. Straight up. You shouldn't be there. You should be right here where everybody else is.
I wanted to intentionally pull the boss before loot rules could be changed. It would have been much more direct.
Okay, now I see what's going on. Okay, well, Shauna's unlocked in the chat, but for some reason I'm still not seeing her in the chat. I must have her. I must have blocked her on my Google account. I'll fix it, Shauna. At least you can type in the chat. I must have blocked you. I must have blocked you every which way.
Here's an example of actual ninja looting. Here you can see this rogue.
So he's going to show you actual ninja looting of someone taking an item and leaving. And that's exactly what he's going to do here in the future. But from my perspective, this is not a case of ninja pulling the boss. Anime is just dumb. That's all it is. He doesn't realize.
That's what I just said. He didn't do it on purpose. He's just a fucking idiot. He should have been that close to start with.
As how far you can be from Bug Trio to pull the boss. It has a really big aggro radius. And frankly, the raid leader is...
Hence why I said the raid leader is not doing his job. Should have told him to get the fuck back here with everybody else.
Is dumb. There's a lot of things that could have gone differently here so that ninja looting did not happen. However, it was ninja looting. I totally understand the perspective.
Yeah, it definitely was ninja looting because these two here were working together. This guy here wasn't even in the guild. He was friends with No Hit Jerome there. That's him there. They were friends in the game. He invited him to this raid just to need on it, and if he got it, he wanted to get it from him. They worked together so he can get this fucking trinket.
Here of putting everything on group loot. See how Jerome is able to need or greed on this item here? Because it currently...
Yeah, I mean, that is true. That was the fault of the raid leader. Now, this is going to be one of those takes that nobody's going to agree on. I'm just going to get shit for it. It is what it is. But nobody's going to agree on this take, as they say now. I think hard reserve, and all that shit on a raid should be just like GKTP or whatever the hell that's called. It just shouldn't be allowed in the game because it just causes too many. The reason there's a saying, this is why we can't have nice things. But here we go again. This is because the people abusing the hard reserve rule. This shit happens. Now I think there's an add-on that you can do, like you can have everybody in it, and you can't be in the raid unless you have this add-on, which will hard reserve that on that add-on, and they can't roll on it. I think there's an add-on that does that. But again, this is the fault of the damn raid leader with all that trouble putting the raid together and didn't put on master loot. Duh.
currently is not on Master Loot. And for AQ40, a raid where they didn't do a soft reserve, the only thing that was reserved was the item that can drop off this boss, that Petrified Scarab.
And that petrified scarab, because it's supposed to give you shadow resistance. I read somewhere that might be hot fixed, where you won't need that much shadow resistance on your character. So getting that trinket ain't really going to matter much.
So it makes sense until this boss to leave it group loot, because you don't want to take any extra time to distribute loot. None of the other loot matters. It's just this one item. If it dropped, they would have hard reserved it for themselves and rolled out 2,000 gold to the raid. Was what was.
And there's no his excuse was he didn't know. There's no way in the fuck this guy did not know about that hard reserve, because I'm sure in raid chat it must have been said several times about that trinket. Oh God, I hope that drops. I'm sure that had been said in raid chat several times. Even if he just joined the raid while the raid leader was putting this together, and No Hit Jerome invited him and went into the raid, that he had to know that was hard reserve. Had to know.
Advertised as the recruitment for this run. However, again, the raid leader was dumb. Once the raid started, the raid leader didn't do a great job of clearly saying those rules. I don't think that there was a Discord for this run. A lot of pugs don't have Discord.
That's another thing with just that. You can't pug a 40-man raid and expect it to go smoothly. It's just not going to happen. I've never seen any pug that I've ever been in and it went smoothly. Now, guild runs, yeah, smooth as butter. You get a good like-minded 40 people, they're to raid, they're to have fun, you're there to get some loot, they're to kick some ass. Yeah, it pretty much run pretty smooth. But yeah, I've never seen pug runs that yeah, there's always been some kind of fucking issue.
But being a pug, you have to guide people a little bit more than what was happening here. And now let's hear his take here.
Actually,
when it gets to I ain't gonna play this whole thing because I'm sure people want to see the server. I ain't gonna play the but when I get to No Hit Jerome, then I'll stop. But there's some things he does I want to comment on.
look at the poll in question. You can see as soon as I notice the boss is pulled, I run right into the raid. There could have been a call to wipe. There could have been a call to reset the boss.
You never want.
Now, I'm not sure. It's been a minute since I played AQ40. But say like he did pull the boss. Could you run away from the boss and reset it? In other words, you just keep running and running and running to the boss eventually quits trying to catch up to the raid, and the boss quits and gives up and goes back to the starting position, which hence reset. I think you could do that. They didn't have to pull the boss. What I'm trying to say.
On a wipe on this, we'll watch the actual video later, but it's really easy to reset this boss, and this raid themselves reset this boss. So I think if the raid leader fully had control of the raid, it would have been a really easy thing to just reset it. And this is another point here as far as other people were needing it as well. However, I don't know these other people. It's very possible that the other people that needed this item would have then traded it to the raid leader. When 4 or 5 people need an item that is reserved, a lot of times it's people that are friends with that person that reserved the item and are going to make sure that it correctly goes to where it's supposed to go. I've had this.
Well, that's just, and there's nothing, when you got something on hard reserve, you want to make sure you get it, especially if you're doing a pug run. So you try to get as much guildies and friends as you can to go with you on that run, especially if you're running it. There's nothing wrong with that part, because you're the one making the motherfucking raid and you're after that fucking trinket. So there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a shit of No Hit Jerome. That's a bunch of bullshit.
It's happened myself where I've had a ZG mount go on group loot accidentally. And you tell everyone to pass. You type /roll so you can see what everyone's rolls are. And you tell everyone to pass. You start calling people out by name. And then you have all of your friends press need on it. So you have a high percentage chance of it actually getting to the correct target. In a situation like this, there was about 5 people that needed the item, and maybe 4 out of 5 of those would have given it back to the correct person, and anime was just the bad actor. Or maybe there were...
And again, like I said, I know people don't like this idea, but I just don't think hard reserve should be part of WoW anymore. It just causes too many problems. Or they need to fix it and put some kind of system in it to where if you hard reserve something on master loot, again, I don't know that word. It's just the fault of the raid leader. He didn't put it on master loot. That's his fault. Once he done that, good luck getting hard reserve on a Negro.
There's other bad actors, right? It's kind of hard to say. However, the fact is this item was reserved and anime knew it was reserved. And even if they didn't fully know it was reserved, they had time to give the item back before they hearthed out of the run.
Boss, nothing like that happened, and they killed the boss into a need roll where I won fair and square.
I won fair and square. Well, if it was
any other time, yeah, but like again, there's no way during the course of this whole raid, he's like, I think this is like one of the last bosses that you kill in the whole raid. Somewhere in raid chat that had to been said, that just even before this pull, that had to been said in raid chat. There's no way he did not know. Bullshit.
Actual open item roll, I would imagine a lot more people would have rolled on it, and then this situation here isn't fair, right? A lot of people passed it. They would have ruled on it if they knew that it was open when it's not. So it's not fair. He's totally trolling by saying this.
I want to address the clip that was posted to the Night Slayer Discord directly.
And when it gets to no-hit Jerome, that's one of the reasons why I want to wait till I get to this part. Because I have seen raid leaders do this fucking bullshit, and it would piss me off. Oh my god.
In this clip, you can hear the raiders laughing and having fun, eating chips while they accuse me of holding the raid hostage and ninja looting. In this clip, you're going to see me post in the chat 2,000. In that message, I was not demanding 2,000 gold. I was saying that the raid leader needs to pay out the 2,000 gold that he had promised the raiders for the item dropping. That is true. I won the item and I wanted the raiders to be compensated. Let's watch the clip.
Oh no.
This is where anime crosses the line into trying to twist.
I want to say exploit. Shit! I want to say he's exploiting the raid. He's basically being a life of trash can here, being an attention whore.
The truth and comes across as lying. And we'll get into how he's caught in this lie, but let's just listen to the clip.
Does he leave or not? Does he stay? Who is it? Is it a warrior?
It's a rogue. Of course, it's always the
Bruh.
rogues.
It is always the rogue. Screw the rogues.
Bruh, no way.
He's holding it hostage for 2K! Oh my god!
It's happening,
so he types
no way.
2K and then instantly starts hearthing, right? Instantly.
Hey.
Yeah.
No way.
This is what happens when you pug and people won't listen.
Trade it or you go on the ninja list, dude. So let's look at the perspective here of not Leah.
And again, I never even tried pugging. I didn't give a fuck about pugging until in retail they put personal loot in the game. When they put personal loot in the game, I didn't give a fuck at all about pugs. I pugged all the time. It's just master loot bullshit. But again, this is the fault of the raid leader. He didn't put it on master loot. He put it on need and greed roll.
They were the one that made this Discord post calling them out, saying Scarab Trinket hostage, and AQ40 raid for 2K gold.
But again, his excuse was, well, I didn't know. Bullshit. You had to know.
Gold. They're the one that recorded this, and they don't know No Hit Jerome. Like, No Hit Jerome is now going to come into this and blow this up a lot more and make it more about himself. But at this point here, it was not at all something that Jerome.
And bro, I'll get to you here with the headphones there, whatever your name is. I'll post a link in the chat yeah, the link in the chat. What the fuck with all these discords? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 goddamn discords this motherfucker's in. Jesus Christ, I lose my head when I go above 4.
Was directly connected to until he kind of inserted himself in, and kind of, right? Like, we'll watch the full thing. And
why didn't they master loot?
Yeah, he's already gone. He's in chat.
I'm clipping that.
I won the Petrified Scarab. I looks really good for next phase. Wait, was that the item the raid leader wanted to hard res? I think that's the item the raid leader wanted to hard res.
That's what
This is where it gets interesting.
I learned. It was HR for the.
So he's saying that's when I learned, when Jerome said this right here after he had left the raid, and that's not reality.
Very first time in this moment in the stream.
You steal his item. That was
In this moment in the stream, you hear him?
the hard res item. Do we roll the 2K or what's going on?
This is typical streamer heart bullshit. Where they make a raid. I've watched Asmongold for years. Asmongold would do this fucking shit. He make the raid and have all his fans give him all the loot, so he didn't have to work for it.
What's going on here?
The raid leader refused to roll out the gold.
Or not? The item dropped. Are we rolling the 2K?
Who's holding who
I
hostage?
think we need to roll the 2K. Because that's what the rule said, right? Typical friend of No Hit Jerome. What? And you want like 200 gold? That could be helpful.
I didn't want to trade.
Those baseball cards you like?
It's against TOS.
200 gold anime.
So he's saying he didn't want to trade it back. It's against TOS. I don't think it is against TOS, considering that that's like something that is always being advertised.
No, I think it was only against TOS if you traded it for gold. Something like it. If you do some kind of transaction for that, like I think that was it. What they did here, he give them like 200 gold for that trinket. I think that it might even been questionable, but I don't think you're supposed to do that.
And looking for a group constantly. You don't see here in looking for group, it's just all people selling boost runs. That's basically all it is. But a lot of times you're going to see that where they say, if it drops, DST drops, 5K rollout, stuff like that.
Can we get rid of the expert to tell him it's not good for Black Temple? So we
At this point, I was inundated with the most
so much free money, bro.
insane whisper.
The only way, fair. Anime, the only way I get badge is if you give this back. I will fucking do whatever. I will fuck you. I will have sex with you. Come back.
I don't know why he said that.
Come, you motherfucker. If you don't give him this, he will not give it to me.
He's in content mode. He's just trying to be more animated, you know. That's what he's doing.
And I did not fuck his mom.
Drama. It's like a movie, bro. This is literally a fucking movie right now.
I need you to be given the badge of the Swarm Guard first. Here I am ensuring that the raid leader does not ninja loot us.
And if anybody's never played WoW before and you're watching this shit, yes, this shit does happen in the middle of a raid. Yes, you do see a lot of this drama. Yes, you do see grown adults, grown men fighting over this loot. Yes, you do see this shit. I am not joking. I have seen it, and I've been like this the entire time. Oh my God, I just want to kill the next fucking boss.
Why does he say ninja loot us, right? So I guess this is where Jerome is now pulled into it because of anime, right?
And I literally, no shit, I'm saying like, oh my God, I got to get up in the morning for work. Would you motherfuckers get out of Ruler and figure out who has the bigger dick so I can get on with my life? I've literally watched this shit in raid, and I'm sitting like, oh my God.
He's making it more of a spectacle and making it even more of a bigger deal when if that item was reserved, you should just give that item back. You shouldn't start making demands and saying, oh, they're going to...
And I've done that. I've got to the point where I just got tired of arguing. I went, here, just take the motherfucker, shut the fuck up. I've done that. Just give it to them so they shut the fuck up.
Going to take advantage of us. Like, you were the one that took advantage. The raid leader has no thoughts other than I should get what I reserved and what someone took from me.
I've always had a rule, especially during say a 10-man raid or even a 20-man raid. As long as I got like one piece of loot during the raid, shit, I was happy. I was never was a loot whore. To me, it was raiding twice a week. To me, was like 2 hours out of my day. I can forget about the outside world. Oh, hello. I can forget about the outside world for 2 hours and just have some fun and kill some fucking bosses. The loot was always to me secondary. I mean, yeah, did I want the loot? Fuck yeah, I want the loot. The whole reason why I'm there is to get the fucking loot. But to my point of view, as long as I'm number 1 or number 2 in DPS, I did my fucking job.
And did Jerome roll highest on Badge of Swarmguard? Yes. However, should Jerome have been even eligible for Badge of Swarmguard? I'm going to say no. And that's when we're going to get into more of this footage here. Let's just finish the...
Yeah, that's what I want to get into. All this fuss he's doing about this trinket, and this is where I wanted to get to with him. Then I'll stop and we'll get to the server, because this shit here with Rich. When we get here in a minute, this awesome. Just him expecting to get that trinket. You'll see what I mean in a second.
The
I'm
narrative.
forfeiting the item I won to ensure that Jerome receives the item he won.
No.
So he's saying I'm forfeiting. He keeps making it me.
No, he says no chance. We have to do something. Bro, I have my stream fucking cred on the line, dude. You gotta give me this fucking badge. You can't fuck me on this.
I'm not the one fucking you. They need to give you the trinket that you rolled on. Exactly.
Bro, I'm gonna get fucked in the ass for this, dude. I need the fucking badge. My trinket's a mushroom. It's a fucking mushroom.
The swarm guard? Okay, listen. I'm not
My trinket is a fucking mushroom.
Jerome, I'm not gonna talk and screaming. They need getting harassed, told to kill myself.
This is like Vietnam flashbacks. I just remember going, oh my
horrible
God.
things. I wasn't recording at the time.
It
is what it is.
I just remember going, stop the pain. Oh, for the love of God, stop the pain. I just want to kill the next boss. I remember sitting there.
Bro, come on.
Do you get traded the swarm guard? And I'll trade the trinket. At this point, I just wanted a resolution.
The trinket's not even good for you.
The resolution here is to give back the item that you took that was advertised as hard reserve and that you knew was advertised as hard reserved.
Absolutely.
So now let's get into the VOD. And the key thing to point out here is that Jerome is level 68. He's not even max level. Typically, again, this is where I do have to blame the raid leader. I would have never allowed Jerome to roll on this item.
Nope, what in level 70?
It should be really easy to fill a raid with other people that are interested in an open role Badge of Swarmguard. It's a BIS item for warriors. I don't know necessarily for other classes in TBC. However, it's by far the more desired item compared to the Petrified Scarab in the grand scheme of things.
So, for one thing, I want you to keep a record on while you're watching this. Watch how many times No Hit Jerome dies in a raid. Keep in mind that, how many times he dies. And 2, watch what he does during the raid.
So we're just watching this trash here to give you an idea.
Fuck.
That was mistake number 1. Didn't let the tank get aggro.
So there it is. You see that? The boss reset. They went into the room, they accidentally aggroed the boss, and they reset it. And Jerome gets 2 shots.
Oh, that was the boss. Okay. Never mind, but trash.
He didn't fucking heal me.
So he blames it on healing. But, I mean, he just doesn't have any health, right? Like, this isn't a real character.
Yeah, he's level 68. He didn't heal me. We didn't have enough health to be in there to start with. You're level 68.
I was trying to find logs from this raid, but all I know is my estimations, Jerome is like 1/10 of a person.
Fuck.
Right? Like, why would you hit those mobs? That makes no sense. Anyways, they kill the trash pack. Hooray. And now it's time for the boss.
But you're on DS, you give me all my gold. Fuck, new prick.
So this is where anime is running around, doing weird things.
I feel like I deserve it at this point.
And for the record, I hate sons of bitches that do this right here. Just don't even bother to hit reroll or need roll or any of this shit. Just let the timer go down. It's gonna that just holds that up. I hate motherfuckers that the lazy motherfuckers can't hit 2 buttons.
So
You hear
might be
that?
able to do something. Need a hard res badge? No. I just joined a pug. I just figured I'd get lucky. I honestly feel like I deserve it at this point. So
Jerome feels like
Feels like he deserves it. Okay, now I want you to watch when he says he feels like he deserves it. Now deserves it. I want you to watch this part.
he deserves it at this point, even though he's not even max level. He's doing essentially nothing in this raid, and by nothing, let's just watch after he says I deserve it. Let's then watch his gameplay here.
it drops from this box.
Now this is the part that kills me. If I would have seen this motherfucker doing this shit and went back and watched his stream, and he was doing this shit while I was working my ass off being 1 or 2 in DPS, and I'm doing my part, and he's the same, especially this motherfucker the same class as me and rode on the same loot I rode on. Oh, motherfucker, I'd have called him out.
Boss, right? Is this the boss that drops it, or is it Sartura?
He doesn't even know the item that badge or the boss.
Is he gonna drop from this boss or the next boss?
The badge.
No, that's fine. No problem.
So he Zerker rages. He's hitting the wrong target a lot of the time. You want to hit the skull target. These mobs heal.
Yeah, he's hit this is mistake number 1. He's not even hitting the right target. He's not even hitting the skull.
What do you mean? He drops from this boss?
Not even paying attention to the raid. Not just watching. He's not even. I think he's just auto attacking at this point. I don't think he's even doing a rotation. You know, keep in mind he's 68, so he ain't gonna do much anyhow. But he's not even trying.
So he's auto attacking.
Yeah.
0 rage, not hitting anything.
After see that bar out there, that's his rage bar. And watch that rage bar. He ain't doing shit.
Badge of Swarm Guard.
So he wants to know what boss drops.
Now watch this shit. He's not. He alt tabs and goes on his browser, looking at the loot table, not even watching the raid. Watch this shit.
Badge of Swarm Guard during the middle of a boss fight. So he completely AFKs.
If I would have went back, if somebody would have told me, like if he won the row and I was on my main character and I lost the row to this son of a bitch, and I went back and I watched the live and I seen it, like somebody in my chat or Discord or something pointed that out to me, you want to believe I've been making a video on this motherfucker. I've been calling this shit out.
Not hitting anything. Still hasn't been hitting auto attack. Oh, he lands a spell. Not in range of hitting anything. He's alt-tabbed right now, trying to find the item that he's going to win later.
He's looking at it. It gets better here in a second. He's not even watching the fight.
Does it drop from Bug Trio? He doesn't know.
That's right. He opened up his browser. He's looking at it while the fight's going on. That's the fight in the background. He's looking at his browser while the fight is going on.
Would you like the clip it's from? Dude, the second pick has to be edited. Is it not AI?
So he's just looking at Moose Knuckles during this fight here.
That ain't my crack, bro. What do you think that is? That's clearly a vagina.
He'll die here in a second.
So this fight was still going on. Now the fight's over, and he died. He didn't hit Kree at all. He just stood in the boss after it died.
Yep.
And is now going to blame healers for letting him die. He doesn't even know what he died from.
He wasn't even watching.
This guy is pure streamer brains.
This is streamer bullshit if I ever seen it.
The fuck are the heels, bro?
This is one of the reasons what ruined a lot of shit. The streamers doing this shit.
Dionic, let's fucking go, brother, with the Twitch Prime, my friend. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Holy shit. Get those reses going. Sartura's about to drop everything we could want.
So here comes the pivotal moment. We're dragging this
That's
out.
the best shit
I'll stop here in just a minute.
ever.
It's important.
I kind of want to watch the whole video, but I don't know if people will give a shit enough to want to watch the whole thing. Because this stuff just triggers me because I've been there. I've seen this personally, seen this shit in guilds I've been in, and I've seen guilds fall apart over this kind of drama. And again, remember, these are grown adults, grown ass adults fighting like little children over loot.
Jerome is dead tired in this. He's basically not a real person, so I will give him credit here. Like, he's zombie mode. I'm not trying
Look
to
at
trash
that.
talk his
Nah,
gameplay.
brother.
There's plenty of other times I could do that.
This is my resting state now.
Boom. Okay, so I'm gonna hide my camera for a second here. Let's see what was the timestamp. Right here. 7:08:50. I think I just ninja looted by accident. Anime
7:08:50. I hear. I think I just ninja looted any lover right there. I think I just ninja looted by accident. Right there.
lover typing in No Hit Jerome's Twitch chat.
That's his Twitch chat. Not raid chat. That's his Twitch chat.
So, and then Unfurled here says anime. So he's specifically calling out anime, right? There might have been other people that pressed need, but they were to make sure that anime wouldn't take it.
So Artura time. Is ninja looted by accident? That's the best way to do it.
That's the best way to do it, is
That's the best way to do it. Hear that? That's the best way to do it.
Jerome's instant response. Jerome likes ninja looting for the content.
Not only that, they were working together so he can get it.
What happened?
So the key thing to point out here is how this happened before anime said, this is when I figured it out. This is when I realized it was supposed to be hard reserved. And it's like, no. As soon as the item was rolled out.
That had been said in raid chat, Twitch chat, every chat of chat. There's no way he could have not known. Because it had been brought up, I'm sure, several times during the raid.
Oh, you said, oh no, I accidentally ninja looted. There was plenty of time for you to fix this response. And now 30 seconds later, when anime says, oh, this is when I found.
And I'm sure he must have had the whole entire raid on his ass for doing that. So the correct thing to do would have been, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know, and traded that to the raid leader because the raid leader did hard reserve it. But no, he wanted to make it all about him, make it a big thing, and
found out it was supposed to be reserved at 2K.
Anime ninja looter, they're all flaming him? They're all flaming you. Trade it or you go on the ninja list? What do you do?
What you do here is very obvious. You just trade the item over and it's not a big deal.
Hey, Hearth? Put him on the list? Well, come back. What the fuck? I won the petrified scarab. I looks really.
And again, like I said, this is the unpopular opinion, and not everybody's gonna agree with it. This is an unpopular opinion, but I didn't care at all when retail put personal loot in the game. I plugged all the time. It didn't bother me about plugging because I knew I was gonna get my loot. But the only thing is with personal loot, it felt like you had bad luck a lot of times. A lot of times I'd go a whole raid and get one goddamn drop from that personal loot shit. That's why it pissed people off. Because you're not, I mean, yeah, I'm there to kill the bosses. Yeah, I'm there to, dick flex on my DPS. Yeah, I'm there to do all that shit. But, I want the loot too, damn it. Yeah, I don't do that for my health. So there were times when that personal shit, I didn't get one fucking thing with drop. I'd be like, well, shit, that was a waste of goddamn time. Thank goodness they put that damn vault in where you can get an extra row at the end of the week. That's usually a lot of times how I got a piece of loot for that week was from the damn vault roll. But anyway, let's get to the server shit. And Stallion, since you are in the chat, so if anybody's wondering, can I add people to this server? The answer is yes, Stallion. I have added you and I made you an account for it. And I probably have to walk you through Discord and how to play it, which is not hard. All you have to do is just download the client and you're off and running. The rest of it, you don't need to worry about all the other shit, installing all the add-ons and all the other bullshit that I do because you're new to the game. So you don't have to even have to worry about any of that shit. All you have to do is just install the client, boom, and you're done. That's all you do with that is just download it. And that's it. So from your end of it, it's easy peasy. I think I can add a maximum of 5 people, I think. I can't add any more than that because it's on a different, I have to do a little bit of configuring with the realm list and change the realm list thing part of it. Because right now it's a local server, which means I'm running off my internet. In order for this to run, I'm running it off my internet. So only I can join it. But I can't set it up. I think I can put like 5, maybe a maximum of 5 people. But anyway, let's get this started. I want to do this in real time to show everything. Because one thing I did find out, because I've been playing it all day. One thing I did find out while I was doing it. Let me get this started up before I switch to my desktop. One thing I did find out while I was doing it, the TwistedSMF one here, I put that as my GM account. No, I'm the GM of the server and all that bullshit. But when I did that, I found out as I was playing, I didn't realize it till one time I fucked up and I pulled too many, and I had like 5 of them on my ass. I thought, oh shit, I'm going to die because I had too many on me. And all of a sudden I had 5 of them. And I kicked all 5 of them. I kicked all 5 of the mob's ass. I'm like, well, how the fuck did I do that? I had like 5 of them on me. My health went to like 1. I had like 1 health and I couldn't die. Because I was in GM mode and I couldn't get out of GM mode. So I was like, well shit, that sucks. So I can't stream this because chat's gonna have a field day busting my balls over this shit. So how I fixed it is that this is my GM account. I can do anything in the game ever. I'll show you what I mean when I launch here in a minute. I can do anything. I can summon my own mounts. I can have a epic riding mount, epic mount at level 1. I can do all kinds of crazy shit as the GM. So on this one, it's just my regular account. And what I'll do, this is like if I say like Stallion, if I added you, this will be you if I added you. But let's go to my GM account and I'll show you all this crazy commands and shit I can do on this thing. At least I hope it's still there. Uh-oh, what? Did I go on the wrong one? I must have on the wrong character. I hope I did. TwistedSMF. How did I do? I think I lost my GM account. I can't get into the damn game. What the hell's going on? Ah, shit. What do I do now? Must have stopped something. Oh, my things ain't running. Oh, shit. Let me put it back on me a minute so I can see what the hell going on. Damn it. I need something to go wrong. Oh, I see what's going on. The thing quit. Why did that happen? Well, this is the last one I was on. Let's see if this works. Oh, the goddamn. What is it when you stream? Shit just goes to shit. All right, let me see. Let me get out of this. Let me go to my damn server. That's this one. See, server folder. Cancel altogether. Cancel, cancel. All right, I think I do this one first. One. Well, this sucks. Now it ain't fucking working. God damn it. Ah, shit. What is it when you did everything? I've been playing this motherfucker all day. Now I quit playing it for a while. I'll try to launch it again. If it don't work, I might have a workaround. Now I'm disconnected from server. All right, we'll watch the walkthrough. Damn it! Fuck it! I don't want something. I know the thing wasn't playing. That starts the server. It wasn't in the background. So let's watch the damn walkthrough. See what I'm supposed to do here.
I made it possible, hopefully. In this video you'll see how to get it running fast with precompiled files and also how to build it yourself in one single click with transferring your characters from my previous servers. You can skip parts of this video to option A if you want it fast, get the files and run. To start the server you will need to go inside this DB folder and use this start database bat file.
Oh, you watch me doing this in real time. Going back on me here. Let's see. Start database. Is that what it said? Oh, that one? Yeah. Might be a little bit. This is what it's doing here. This thing here takes a while. Something happened. It stopped running the server, and I don't know what happened. So this is what you do. This will happen here. It says load completed. Oh, what the hell I did wrong?
Just double click that, wait a second, next go back and go inside this server folder and start this realmd executable.
What I did a minute ago. Sir? Shit.
Wait a second, next go back and go inside this server folder and start this realm D executable.
That's it.
And next start this Mangos D executable. It may take a long time.
Yeah. There we go. That's the server there. See all them lines that are going? I think I'm gonna have to wait for it to load. It might fuck up my realm list thing. Like now it crashed. The guy who did this thing, he was streaming earlier and he was having issues. But I've been playing this damn thing all fucking day and all of a sudden it quit. What the fuck? I love when you do this shit. Now it ain't working. Figures. So far so good. I lost my character for some reason. Can I make it? Hell. Create a character. I gotta. I'm so fucking pissed off right now. I can't log on either one of them. That won't log in, period. Well, so much for this shit. That was fucking interesting. Apparently I did stay. Apparently I broke the goddamn game. But all this shit is in the description. I'll just have to see what I fucked up on. Been playing the motherfucker all goddamn day. Okay. Been playing the motherfucker all goddamn day and now it's just not working. I don't know what I did wrong. I think these have to be running. Or with the server. Maybe I'm not waiting. Some reason it's crashing and I don't know why it's crashing. I don't understand. I quit playing for a while. I went to watch Gigi and I was watching something else. And I had it in the background. And then when now that I'm streaming, fuck! I hate this shit when. What is it when you stream? Everything goes to shit. Well, anyway, I've got the shit in the description. For those of you who want to try it and get it running yourself, let me show my channel. I'll just walk you through on the channel. Okay, here we go. That's the walkthrough that I did. and I've got it running no problem at all. Oh, shit. That's that walkthrough that I did, and I got it running no problem at all. Been playing it all fucking day. Once you get it working and get it running, it's going to look like the vanilla 1.12 client. It's going to look, the very original WoW. And a lot of your add-ons won't work. It'll just look shitty compared to classic WoW. So you want to. A lot of people say that I just can't deal with that damn 1.12 client. I like the Wrath of the Lich King client. Blah 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 blah. So how do you fix that? Is that you go through this walkthrough here, and this will modernize the client to it'll look not retail WoW, but it'll look pretty close. There is one thing I want to try and see if that fixes it. Once you get all that done, one thing I highly recommend is download the OctaWoW updater, because a lot of those add-ons you can put into the game with the OctaWoW updater, especially a lot of the data packets and all that shit. Or have a lot of maps and a lot of things of the game. It'll take all that. You'll know what I mean when you watch this. You'll know what I mean. Why I want you to do the OctaWoW updater. It all makes sense, which is what I'm going to do here in a minute. I want to see if that fixes it, but I don't think that fixes it. No, that can't be it. It's on the server, and it's not. The server's not running. That's why it's not working. But anyway, this add-on, this walkthrough here, is that if you can't get the damage add-on, it'll show a real pretty font, how much damage you're doing and shit. It's a lot better than a default classic one. And that's if you can't get that to work. But anyway, that's it there. If anybody watching this and wants to try it, the guy Ultra Wide Perspective, he was live earlier doing what I was talking about earlier. If you wanted to add people and all, and all that, he was doing that part of it, and he was having issues and saying this version was crashing a lot. So apparently that's what happened. I had a crash, so it ain't me. Because I just remember that the guy that done all this, he was streaming earlier this morning doing the other part where you're adding people. So I don't know. I'll look into it after stream. I guarantee you within 10 minutes, because all the pressure's off, nobody watching, and I'll have it fixed. But I can't say I did have it working. Damn it! I mean, what I was doing when I was in GM mode, every mount that was in the game, like the Baron River Dare mount, I was riding that son of a bitch. The black battle tank, the black one, I was riding that one. Every skill I put the max. I got epic riding skill at level 1. I was riding a mount at level 1. I was giving myself gold. So, I mean, it was kind of fun doing all that. Now, is it pointless and kind of a waste of time? Yeah, kind of. You're probably better off just playing OctaWoW or Caballero WoW or Ascension, something like that. Yeah, you're probably better off, but I don't know. I just thought it was fun fucking with, just having my own private server. And one thing is cool is that there's all kinds of players running around, and those ain't actual players; they're bots. They're not actual players at all; they're bots, and I'm playing with them. I got to one of the 5-man bosses where you had a group up to kill it, and I did that with the bots, and I killed it no problem because I killed it with the bots. So it's fun to play and fun to fuck around with if you're bored. It's not something I recommend playing World of Warcraft with because it's kind of sad. You're playing with fucking bots. You're not playing with real people. So it's kind of pathetic in a real way, but I don't know. It was just fun fucking around with. I thought it's something fun to do. Because like I said, when Classic Plus comes out, I'm playing the fuck out of that. So I guess we get back to this other thing if I can pick up where I left off at, since people were coming in. Pick up where I left off at or not. Get back. I hate that too. I wanted to try this. Speaking of that updater, I wanted to try that. Okay. I wanted to try that, but I don't think that'll fix it because I think it's this right here. This is what I was telling everybody when you start installing while I'm at it. Uh, put this in. You have to, it's the exe file, but don't let that scare you. Just install it because if you install OctoWow, this is what they have in here anyway. But OctoWow don't have. No, I got some updates here. Maybe that's what's the problem. Classic API. But it'll all these things here. It'll install them, so you don't have to manually install it. It'll install it, and then also add-ons. You can download all the add-ons from here. And then if it don't have it, you can go right here. That second walkthrough shows a lot of add-ons with the GitHubs. You can just take that and copy and paste the GitHub, and then install it. So that's why I recommend, because once you do that, anytime that add-on would have an update, it would lift it here. It would list it here, so there's an update there. But that's why I say definitely put this OctoWow updater in your TurtleWow folder. I thought about doing hitting this update, but I don't think that'll fix it because all that does just fix shit in the game, and the game is not the issue. It's the server. It's not. This is a server, right? All these commands. That's not it. It's like this one of these two here starts it. I think it's this one here, and then it's supposed to be like a whole line of stuff. But see how it just crashed? It's not supposed to do that. So I don't know what's going on. Somehow it's crashing for some reason, and I think that's why it stopped because it crashed. So somehow maybe I got to reset my computer to get it to work. I don't fucking know. I'll figure it out once I get off screen. I'll be like, oh goddamn. It'll be one of them kind of things. You figure it out in 5 fucking minutes. So this went bust. Well, let's get back to this one since we were playing it earlier. I get my head on my ass, get the right one. There we go. Back on full screen. We'll go ahead and finish this up.
Over, and it's not a big deal.
Hey, Hart, put him on the list. Well, come back. What the fuck? I won the Petrified Scarab. I looks really good for next phase. I got a clip of it. Wait, oh my.
And this is fine anyway, because people might just get used to me just gaming and playing World of Warcraft. There's all kinds of games coming out. I seen Silent Hill. I was watching game, and I didn't think about that earlier. I should have done that Screen Games Con and kind of did a watch along with it. I didn't think of doing that. Seen Silent Hill coming out. I seen there's a new Guitar Hero game coming out, but that'd be cool. I'll definitely play that Guitar Hero game. What else? There's all kinds of other games that were coming out. So that's what I'm going to be slowly morphing into. But just go back to gaming for a while, get all that drama shit. But that's what made me, I mean, yeah, I was making money and I was doing some shit. But, at the end of the day, was it fucking worth it? I'm going to show what the game. Well, I can show what it looks like from that walkthrough that I was talking about. I can do that. I didn't save the bookmark. I gotta go on my channel. I can show find the bookmark what it looks like from that walkthrough that I was talking. Shut up, Twister.
Turtle WoW 1.18.
Well, we'll just do that. We'll just watch this video. Then we'll call it. This is the walkthrough that I did. I swear it was working when I played it.
Locally, with bots, easy and with zero lags or crashes. I made it possible, hopefully. In this video you'll see how to get it running fast with precompiled files and also how to build it yourself in one single click with transferring your characters from my previous servers. You can skip parts of this video to option A if you want it fast, get the files and run it, or option B if you want to build it yourself, fresh,
I mean, there's nothing different. It's just like, you know, Turtle WoW or any other WoW. The only difference is the people you see running around, that's not people, they're bots.
Here's some things and get it running. Hope you press that subscribe button and let's get started. If you have selected option A, the easiest path, all that you will need to do is just...
And this one thing with this, not that I'm mocking somebody's accent, but goddamn, you know, I have one of my thick ass Southern Kentucky accent, but this guy his accent does throw me off a little bit, and sometimes I think he talks a little too fast. So if you have trouble like I did, just slow him down, and that'll help.
Go to this exact link and download my preset, pre-configured server files. Just go here, you will find this link in the description. Download this, I have it right here, and you will need to drag and drop all of this in any empty folder. As you can see, they are identical.
To get to the playing part. There we go.
Let me quickly log in using that
When you get everything in, this is what it looks like. You get it working.
Account which I have just created, test one, press login, and as you can see it works. Let's quickly create a new character so you can see that this works. I don't care about race, class, let's just do that and enter the world. And here we are. So I have some add-ons, let me close that. And you may notice that I have level 60 character, that's fine, all GM accounts start like that. You can change that in conf file, but by default it works like that. So as you...
I couldn't figure that part out. As soon as you put that thing as your account as GM, it made every character level 60. And then I had to make another character, and then that level is level 1. But the only problem with that, when that level is level 1, I couldn't die. I get to like 1 health and it wouldn't kill me. Nothing would die. So I had to make a different account, a totally separate account. And then when I done that fixed the GM problem. So I was like, well, okay, I'll have one by GM account, where I can, you know, have unlimited gold and have all that shit, and then take all that gold or whatever and just mail it to my other account. to work that kind of had a workaround.
You can see I am GM, so let me try some commands like Moon Whisper. This is Turtle WoW custom zone. So we are here, and as you can see, it works. It has mobs, and it will have quests. Dungeons work as well.
I don't think I showed the bots, but anyway, there'll be people running around questing, doing whatever, but that's not people, they're bots. it's kind of fun just to fuck around with, just so you can get shit. Like I said, I had the Barren River there in my mount. I had the AQ, the black one. I was playing that. I was having, I mean, it was fun just to fuck around with. But you know, like I said, I'm sure I'll get it working. Oh shit, I'm sure I'll get it working after stream. Once the stream is done. Oops, wrong one. Damn it. I must have. But you know, like I said, I'm
trade the item over and it's not a big deal.
Get back to that. What minute 2? What I do? Well, this went to shit. I hate when things don't go wrong. I think don't go right because I always take pride in my streams. I always want everything to go well, go right, go like a well-oiled machine. But it doesn't always work out. But yeah, fuck it. I'll just end the stream since it's already went bust. I don't know what it is. I'll have to look and see why the server wasn't running. Because I went away from it for a little while. I was watching Gidgey earlier and did some other things. So apparently the server just crashed, and I'll have to figure out why it crashed. So I'll have to do some troubleshooting. And I guarantee, just as soon as I end my fucking stream, I'll be like, okay, and it starts working again. I'll pin it in the comment after the stream. So I knew it. I got it working. I'll do that in the comment. But anyway, it's in the description for those who want to try it, get it working. It's not really that hard. Just follow the walkthrough. If it's going too fast or doing whatever, just slow it. Put on slow speed, slow it down, and you'll get it working. The option 2, if you want to do it, modernize it because you don't like the vanilla client, you don't have to do that. That's just for the people who like, dude, I can't stand that vanilla WoW client. I hate it. I like the vanilla client. I like the Wrath of the Lich King client. There's a lot of my favorite add-ons I can use and blah, 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 blah. That option 2 will fix that problem. So you don't have to deal with a vanilla client if you absolutely hate it. That's the reason why you never play Turtle WoW and all that shit, because you hate the vanilla client. Option 2 will fix that problem. But it was fun. I mean, I like playing it. I mean, it was worth. I mean, I spent a better part of my day fucking with it, having fun with it. So it's something to fuck around with. I might go back to Ascension WoW. Probably not start playing yet. I've been having a lot of fun with Blood Mage, which is it's kind of like 2 classes in one. It's like a Frost Mage when you're ranged. So like it's like the bosses over for that TV. You say like I'm shooting, blood spells at the TV, but then when it gets to melee range, I can kind of like switch my form, kind of like a druid, and all of a sudden I become this big old beast looking deal, and it does like a shitload of damage. It's pretty cool. I mean, I'm really getting into that Blood Mage. I've been playing a lot of it. Soon, like I said, soon Classic Plus comes out, that's all I'll be doing. So I'll be boring a lot of people. There won't be a whole lot of it. When I was doing the other stuff earlier, I was popping off. As soon as I started this damn, it went shit. Everybody left. Oh well, it happens. I went in here. This is pissing me off, but it did this in the middle of the stream. So I'm gonna sit here and try to figure this fucking shit out. I will be streaming tomorrow. What I'm doing, I'm not sure. I ain't gonna fuck with this, obviously. This embarrassed me. I'm not sure what I'll do. I don't know. I don't like getting into the drama, but that's what people like me doing. They like me doing that shit. And I'm just scared. I'm just always scared if I do the drama and do all that shit, I'm gonna lose myself again. I'm gonna get back into doing that, get back in that rut, get back where I was. I don't want to go back down that way anymore. Yeah, but I don't know. I will be streaming tomorrow. I just don't know what I'm gonna do yet. But y'all take care, and I'm gonna end this shit show.
One more night, one more ride, before we kill the lights. Let me hear you, Twisted SMF. more night. Some roads end and some begin. We've learned that lesson time and again. The names may change, the chapters turn, but this damn fire will always burn. So drop that like before you go, and leave your thoughts down below. Subscribe so when we ride again, you'll be right here when it begins. One more time. Drop a like on your way out. Raise your voice and scream it loud. Comment below, subscribe tonight, and I'll see your ass next time. The show may end, the lights may die, but the fire never until next time!